Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, in this video, I'll be going over Dogecoin and getting into it. I have here the daily chart. So, keeping it to the basics. Still in a range between 22.8 and 12 cents. We are under the 50% of this range, which is the bearish half. Okay. But if we're looking at market cipher B down here, we have two green dots. Some will say, snake eyes. And last time this happened, come over here, we got a snake eyes pattern, March 6th, March 11th of 2023. That brought us up 65%. If Doge does something similar, right, from where it's at right now, 65% move would bring us around to the range high at 22 cents. Okay. Uh, but two consecutive green dots on the daily time frame while still in a range isn't a bad look. Uh, I think none of this is financial advice. Likely a nice buying opportunity. That's what I did. I've been buying some more Doge over the past week. Okay, increasing my bag. And as you can see here, VWAP, you can tell it's choppy. It's a range, right? It's in and out of positive and negative. Uh, but the money flow isn't thick, right? It's not really coming out. Okay, and you're getting double green dot here daily. Okay, and if I go down to the 22-hour time frame, what I see here on Market Cipher, the momentum waves, yeah, they're deep, right? They're negative, but they're curving up, right? Momentum waves are curving up while Dogecoin is in its range lows. I take that as a good sign. You know, momentum is contracting. It's building up. You know, so if price action is getting down to range lows, the momentum waves are making higher lows, so to say, right? You can tell here it's curving up over time. Well, if this does decide to break bullish, well, the upside moves can be pretty significant and they can come quick. And again, if we're looking at money flow here, which is the red, it's doing something similar to the momentum waves. It's curving up. And money flow in the 22 hours is pointed sideways. It's sideways. It's not coming out. It's not super thick. It's curving up with the momentum waves. There's nothing bearish about that. Okay, just from what I've seen, looking at market cipher B a lot and looking at higher time frame with it. I like that setup for a bullish bias. Okay, I haven't looked at the EMAs. Let me look at them. 22 hours under the 221. Still in the overall range though, they're getting tight. Yeah, we're testing the 200 again on the daily. Okay, price action is king though. So that's the daily and 22-hour time frame. Um, Nothing really too bearish. The bearish thing is that we're under the 50% and we're at range lows because of that. It's the weak half of this range. If we were to get above the 50%, I expect to hit the top side of this range of 22.8 cents. Okay. Now the bearish scenario for this, obviously, I'll go up to a weekly. Right? We did just print a green dot last week. But again, we're in a range. It's choppy. So we got a green dot and a red dot right after. We can get another green dot right after too, or maybe 2 weeks from now, right? And still be in this range. But the bearish scenario is if Dogecoin were to break under 12 cents with a closure, well, we're going to test 10.66 cents. All right, we're going to test 10 cents. If we can hold that as a deviation, right? If we deviate, hit 10 cents, and then come back in the range, well, that's a bullish, right? That's a bullish acceptance back in this range, and you're likely going to test. Well, the first target would be this 50% here. That was a horrible draw. That's the first target, the 50%. Then the second target would be 28 cents. Okay. Usually what happens when you get acceptance back of ranges. Now, that's like a little bearish scenario, but the real bearish scenario is if Dogecoin gets acceptance under 10.666, right? 10 cents, just keep it like that. If it breaks back in, well, what are your targets going to be? It's going to be around the mid range, which is around 7.9 or 8 cents. And then your other target will be obviously the bottom of this range, around 5 cents, 4.9. Right, that's the bear scenario. If Dogecoin were to break back inside this range of the bear market that it was in. Okay. Just looking at both sides. That's what you got to do. That is the bearish scenario. In my opinion, I don't believe that comes, but you never know. It could. Definitely could. It is an altcoin. It is a meme coin. Now, if we do get acceptance above this 50% here, right? Well, the next likely target is going to be the top side of this range. And if you break out of this range to the upside, well, here are some targets. Up to 33,690 and 38,352. All right, those are the short-term targets for Doge. Overall, I believe Doge can get back up to 50% in golden pocket, even to 786. Okay. And my overall bull thesis for Doge's cycle is it goes $1 plus. It can go to $3, I believe. Sounds insane, but hey, historically speaking, Doge does crazy things in the bull cycles. It has historically, every single cycle, outperformed Bitcoin. Okay, I made a video about that a couple days ago, so check it out if you want to. All right, but just going over, the in-depth of this recent past 3 months of this range Doge has been in, we can definitely test this 12 cents soon, if that is to come. But that daily was the main thing that I was talking about in the beginning of this video. We're getting snake eyes on the daily. So I wouldn't be surprised if Doge does start to bottom out again in this bottom side of this range and start to try and test this 50% again. Okay, and get acceptance above. And the bullish scenario of hitting that top side of this range and potentially trying to break out can happen potentially. Or we just stay choppy under the 50%. Okay, that's definitely possible too. And I know I'm talking like up and down. Well, that's fucking trading. That's charts. All right, overall, I gave the bear scenario if we get acceptance under 10 cents, or if we can get a deviation under 12 and back inside this range, that's pretty fucking bullish too. All right. But overall, we're on the bearish side, the weak side of this range, which is under the 50%. If we get above it, that's the bullish side, that's strength. Okay. I look at this as a buying opportunity for Dogecoin. Okay, because if I go up to the 2-week chart, well, what do we have here? Money flow is still pointed up on the 2-week time frame. Okay, and historically, when the 2-week time frame has gone to the green, well, Doge had fucking insane rally. Can I put this in logarithmic with it? Just keep it easy. Yeah, I can. Cool. So, if we're looking here, Dogecoin, March 13th, 2017, when money flow went from red to green, Dogecoin had a pump of 1,742%. Okay, and that wasn't even the all-time high. If we take it to the all-time high, well, Doge had a pump of 8,575%. That's fucking insane. Okay, the second time, so last cycle, Doge 2 week went from red to green. What the heck? There we go. Sorry. Was June 22nd, 2020. Let's see what Doge did. It initially pumped about 145%, then just, stayed fucking raging. But overall, the trend was up. It didn't go lower than the point where money flow went red to green. And Doge went up 32,000%. That's fucking crazy. Right? Now, if this money flow goes from red to green on the 2 week chart for Dogecoin, I expect a massive swing, a swing type of play to be heavier, right? If you're getting in now with spot, maybe even leverage. I'm not leveraging. I haven't leveraged in a long time. But a nice trade vest type of look at it, right? You historically speaking, there's going to be fucking insane gains. Okay, the first one was what 1,700% and 8,000%. Let's just take kind of like half that from say Dogecoin were to go from red to green from the 50%. So let's just take 17.5 cents. Just complete speculation here. Dogecoin were to go up 1,000%. 1,000% would put us right around this 2.618 level at $1.85. Okay. And that's kind of sandbagging it, right? Because if we look historically when money flow went from red to green the past two times, the last two cycles for Doge, the percentage gains made to the new all-time high for Doge actually increased. So 9,000% the first time around to fucking 30,000. I did. What would happen here? Yeah, no, just fucking insane. Um, yeah. All right, so 1,700%. So 1,000% would put us at $1.85. If we were to go to around $3, that would be around a 2,000%, 2,100% gain, right? And just looking at history again, you get historic rallies in Doge from red to green money flow. Okay, it takes time though. You know, last cycle was what 182 days. The cycle from 2017 took a year. So a nice long swing play that could give historic gen wealth gains. So with that being said, guys, I'll leave it at that. Short term, Doge is in the weak side of this range, but likely presents a great buying opportunity because if you zoom out, Doge is still very fucking bullish. Okay, just gotta relax. It's a patient. It's a patient game. That's a lot uh, about what works in the markets usually, right? You got to be patient. So patient, calm, relaxed. Stay disciplined. Okay, we're all human. Mistakes happen, but just try your best to zoom out. and look at it objectively. Okay. So with that being said, guys, peace out. Thank you, and I'll see you at $3 Doge. Peace.